I would like to share my story about one business project which I was attending. It was a TV series about business project, creating new businesses. In my country, there was a company. They are helping startups and other business companies, and they decided to make a project with unemployed people. Like, they took 5 cities, they took a few people out of each city, and then they started building business. So I also I was curious about this project, so I went also for interview. That time I was also unemployed, but I was preparing my business, and this opportunity came, and why not, because it's a good experience. They said that we will meet many business people, many companies who are helping other businesses, and like this, to just to get knowledge about businesses. I'm very interested actually in making businesses. I like this kind of freedom and challenges which business gives. So I was just going everywhere in these kind of projects. And here is with TV, it was much more challenging. It was really sometimes difficult, because they need to prepare us a little bit with these cameras, everything professional. It's professional TV series was happening, so it was very good experience. But I think is the greatest thing that actually, not greatest, it's the worst thing, that our company actually like collapsed, bankrupt. Not bankrupt, it's still maybe going. But thing is, this kind of business with unemployed people, young people, it's very difficult, and it's very risky, because we all were young. It was that time I was maybe 24, 23, 24 year old after university. And we all had different ideas of what business to do, and we all have some passions, but thing is, what we struggled a lot. Actually we were not strong enough to go into a serious business, and that business was serious. We decided to make car washing company with steam. It's a very unique ecologic way how to wash cars with steam, and it's saving water. It's easier in certain ways, and it was very new technology in my country. And all, it's like starting. And but thing is, we were not dedicated. Actually, we still were young, like trying to figure out what life is, what family is, what relationships are, what our nonsense is, happiness are. And actually we are so disturbed already, and one more business, because business is a big challenge, and one more challenge. So we just, everybody collapsed, crashed. And actually I found another job. I went to another job during this, because just good opportunity came, and I'm good in certain skills. So I was still doing what I should do in that company, but it just collapsed, because we were not able to make a strong team, because strong members are needed for a strong team, and we were very kind of disturbed, maybe more within ourselves. And it's not easy to do business like this. There were some few little bit funds from it's European project, so there were some funds, but we took quite big loan for this project to happen. And then, a little bit stress comes, quite a lot to some people. And then other things, like we are very sometimes selfish, making businesses, and then we are not doing what we should do to make business. We're just thinking how to do less and to get more, and then just big problems, lots of then internal fights, and some arguments, and just not doing what's needed for business, and then business goes wrong directions. The thing is, I was very happy. I got lots of experience meeting other businesses. They were helping us. We were taking lots of consultations from different aspects of business that's needed, like accountants, and about loans, about future, about how to keep business going, about risk. We made a very detailed business plan, which people are skipping actually, and that business plan is very important actually. It doesn't make sense in many ways, but once you've done it, then you are a little bit more in reality, like will it be sustainable or not. Still, it's like very like astrology, just to try to guess what will happen, but still there are many things that are very clear, and it helps. Actually, for you, business is important. You will focus how to make it well, and here we just were too young, not capable to know many things about ourselves, and these things struggled within us, because I found another job, but even that another job I left because I was too much confused about myself, about many things, that comes generally to people when they are old, but actually then the whole life they are struggling with these questions. So I'm such person that I want as early as possible to figure out these questions, so that they will not disturb, because they will come when they will disturb, and then it's difficult to do things, it's difficult to do business, it's difficult to do any relationship. Just these things can collapse, and you can create so many troubles to other people. So it's very important before doing any businesses, any relationship, anything serious where other people are involved. It's very important to look deep into these existential questions about yourself, about everything, and then it's much easier to do these things, much more joy. You are more dedicated, because nothing else will disturb. Because once that question will come in your mind, like what is after death, what is real happiness, what is the real fulfillment, actually nothing will matter to you. That's why it's very important to address these questions as soon as possible, because anyway it will come. So if you want to address these questions, I have another channel, JustasGee, where I'm talking about my mistakes in finding these answers in fulfillment and happiness and mental strength. You can make use of them, and it will be very useful for them. Take care.